It was a scrappy game at times, but it was a game that I think was vital that we got the win. Last year we struggled away from home, and this was a good one to start with. I think at times we felt we were on top. When we were 7 points ahead, we made a few mistakes, let them back into it, and then obviously they scored a penalty and a try, and then we were chasing it. But all credit to our forwards. I mean, the winning penalty came from a scrum in our own 22. We got a penalty there, kicked it halfway, got a penalty there, kicked into their 22 and got a penalty there. So the forward basically won us the game with that, just those three phases of play. So it was good. It was really good. Compared a wee bit to last season, that there was a couple of times we were in a similar situation and we ended up losing by 20-30 points, whereas this year we just stuck in there, stuck to the game plan and didn't panic. And I think that's just the case of the squad being a year older, a year more experienced, and more confident in what we're doing. And I think we just showed glimpses in the last 2 weeks. Even in our defeat against Saracens, we showed what we can do when we put phases together and keep the ball. And like you say, Marlon scored 2 good tries with some really dangerous backs and some powerful forwards. And I think it's going forward. It's a pretty exciting team to be part of, and it's a team we feel we can do very well. I don't bother reading it, you know. I mean, last year I think a few people were tipping us to be the dark horses for the top 4, and you just can't read too much into it. I think there's a lot of luck, there's a lot of injuries, there's so many things can happen, but we'll control what we can control, and not really worry. If people write us off, all the better. If they underestimate us, then that's fine by us, you know. We'll go out there and we know how good a team we've got, and it's just a matter of us being able to replicate it on Saturday. Yeah, very much so. Obviously, it's nice to get back to Majeski. Looking forward to seeing all the stuff our sponsors have put in a big poo corner. I don't know if you've heard about all that. Pumping poo with panache and stuff. So they're a big sponsor, and they've a big drive this year to make it all a load of fun with cheerleaders and stuff like that. So that'll be good just for atmosphere that way. And last year we really enjoyed playing there. We had a couple of good wins. And I think the surface at the ground suits us. That it's a fast game, and we owe Exeter. I mean, they beat us twice last year, both home and away, and that was very disappointing. So Exeter are the kind of team that we want to base ourselves on. That they've no superstars, that they just work hard for each other and put in performances week in week out. And we can learn a lot from them and hopefully emulate them and do well and beat them this weekend.